At which point, there's a brief pause. All of you kind of hold in the silence, hearing kind of a distant bird that goes quiet. The wind kind of passing through the trees. And you hear...
Oh, God.
The wooden door begins to slowly open. As a shaded figure steps beyond the frame. Thousand, don't mind Finally!
We did it!
This is my stuff.
You're really just a random shopkeep in the woods?
It's dangerous to go alone. Take
this.
I'm just going to get my stuff.
So, would you like to describe what they see emerge from this small stone temple?
From this small stone temple emerges a tall, not necessarily healthily thin firbolg, who's pale and kind of a grayish color and has a big shock of weirdly pink mohawk hair.
You don't say. No.
I'm going way off the reservation here. He's a little gaunt. He's got a little fuzz, and he's wearing kind of this bizarre. He's wearing this very gentle silk shirt that's kind of got long flowy sleeve, and he's got a cup of tea, and he's just staring. I think I've only got 3 more cups. Hold on.
Steps
and go back in.
It's like episode...
Do you know him, Bird? Do you know him? He is a firbolg. Do you know him? What's his name? He is one of my people. He is a firbolg. This will be good. My smell bag was right again.
I'm going to come out. I'm going to have a little kettle set up on a little tripod, and I'm putting it down. I'm putting a big a rod with a big purple chunk of amethyst on it underneath the kettle. I'm just tapping it a couple times to get the kettle to start heating up. And I'm just going to wander into the graveyard and find some flowers for tea.
Okay.
Can we tag along? Do you need any help?
Does he seem like he's going to kill us?
Make an insight check.
Thank you.
You need any help there, Mr.
19.
Mrs.?
19?
19.
There doesn't seem to be any threat at the moment.
Okay.
Mr. Clay and, no, I'm fine. 1 second.
Mr. Clay.
Mr. Clay.
I come back with a pile of red purple flowers, and I'm grinding up. This is from Castalla, textile family, but generations ago. But they make very good tea now.
Wait, back up a second. Are you Mr. Clay?
Caduceus Clay. Sit.
Caduceus Clay.
I'm going to put out the 3 cups and wait for the pot to boil.
Hello.
Is that Caduceus with a K or a C? Okay.
Hi. Oh, we have to wait?
Pour out the 3 cups.
Jeez.
You have to share. I apologize.
I'm going to just drink booze, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I come over and sit and take one of the teas.
Caleb and I will share one, and I hand the other to Neela.
I would love to try your tea.
Please let me know what you think.
It is delicious.
Only grows here.
I would like to hug you.
Oh, please, come.
Neela gives him a big hug.
I haven't had one of these in a long time. That's nice.
I am from the Goatau tribe. Do you know us?
No. I'm sure they're wonderful, though. That sounds just great. That sounds wonderful. Friends, you have come. Please let me know, what can I do for you? Usually when people come here, it is because of some great tragedy. How may I alleviate your pain?
Oh, well, Herr Clay, we come to you with a great tragedy.
A few great tragedies.
Do you want to, or should I?
Well, the first one is I think it's time for Caleb to have another bath. It's been a little bit.
That's the first one.
So, being without a shower has been a bit of a tragedy.
Do we really have time for a comedy bit like this?
You know,
We recently lost one of our friends.
I
would
didn't
assume.
want to open the gate like that. That's why.
And
People who come here usually have.
we aren't here to bury him. He's already in the ground. But we've come to avenge him, and we were hoping to find some help in these parts.
Avenge him? What happened?
Do you know the Iron Shepherds?
Do I know the Iron Shepherds?
You actually have not. You would have no idea.
No, I'm sorry. I really don't get to leave very often,
How long?
especially these days.
How long have you been alone out here?
Been 20 seasons now, 18 seasons. You try not to count it. Just gets in the way of more important things.
How many seasons has it been since someone has knocked on your door like we have?
Oh, it's been about 2 seasons, I suppose. A little bit of business, but it's been very, very slow.
Do you only gauge time in seasons?
It's the only time that seems to matter.
It's fair.
I agree.
Do you work here? Is this your place? Do you own this land? Is this? Are
I'm
you
so
the
excited.
funeral director?
Most people who come here know what this place is. This is going to be delightful. I've never had to explain it.
It's a graveyard. It's a boneyard.
Well, boneyard is it's a bit crass, but yeah, this is a place where we take the dearly departed people who have done well and people who have lived good lives, and we put them into earth that has been touched by the Wild Mother, and in turn she grants them with beauty and splendor and sometimes tea.
So like a boneyard sort of a place.
More like a garden. We've been tending this garden for generations.
You're drinking dead people tea?
Aren't we all?
That is a very
Fair
good
point.
point.
Yeah, that's very true. But you're like cultivating dead people for good tea.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good point.
So, we are very random visitors from out of the blue. We do come to you with tragedy. We do have a friend in the ground. We do have friends who are in dire need of assistance. You help people into the ground, but offhand, do you help them out of the ground?
Well, I mean, sometimes we can help people who are on the edge of death. We certainly understand that most people would rather spend their time alive than not, and that makes sense. I certainly have no interest in shortening my life anytime soon.
But you can't bring someone back who's already expired.
I mean, that's very tricky, and once you're dead, there's a natural order to things. There's a movement that things have to go, but in certain cases, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have all read stories of the extraordinary. But you do not have this in your wheelhouse, you are saying?
Oh, I can sometimes help people. You never know.
Okay, well, beyond helping our recently passed friend, how do you feel about helping people who are on the edge of life and death
Yeah.
in captivity?
3 in a cage is worth 1 in the dirt.
There are firbolgs in this group too that need help.
They've been kidnapped, including a firbolg child.
And they might not have long to live.
But they're being held by the Iron Shepherds.
Who are bad guys.
You don't know.
We're good guys.
They're,
We're sort of bad guys too.
We're working on it.
We are not
Are
bad
we all?
guys.
We're doing all right.
Are you a bad guy?
You know, honestly, I don't think I've really had enough experience to have an opinion on that. I'm a good gardener.
What do you grow other than dead tea?
I grow lilies. I grow
Dead,
bramble,
dead bramble.
mushrooms,
Dead
moss.
mushrooms. Dead moss.
If you are saying that you are able to help people back from the brink of extinction on occasion or under the right circumstances, I am going to hazard a guess that you could heal a wound in a snap, yeah?
Not with an actual snap, but yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I don't have to snap though. I can do it I can be really quiet when I do it. Pretty quiet. I actually have to say something now that I think about it, but
I'm gonna take a guess. You don't leave here very much, do you?
I left a few times, I suppose. It's been a while. I wasn't. I've been on my own for a while. It makes you get a little rambly.
So you're stationed here? Are you allowed to leave?
Well, that's a bit of a story. My family have run this temple for generations, and I'm sort of the last one left holding the fort down. And
No cousins or anything?
no cousins, a couple sisters, a brother, parents, but everyone's either wandered off to help try and fix what's been going wrong, or
What's been going
put in
wrong?
the earth.
What was that? What's up? What's going wrong?
Well, as I'm sure you've possibly noticed, and I apologize if I'm breaking some terrible news to anyone who didn't, the forest beyond my little patch of earth is a little unsavory. It's dark. It can be a bit dangerous. Don't recommend going out alone. And it has been overtaking our temple for the last 100 years, and recently has breached the walls again.
I don't.
So your family's trying to fix that?
Yeah, the last one to leave was my sister. She went east.
It's you.
And now it's just me, and there's not much to hold down at this point.
Why do you stay?
Well, honestly, because it's a little dangerous for a lone person to leave. I figured I'd sit here with a kettle and wait for someone to come along and maybe see if I could make my way out of here and figure out what's been happening to this place.
Oh, well, we are double lucky.
This is great. So you don't have to like check in every night and be here to punch in and punch out. Like you could leave whenever you want.
I mean, I could leave whenever I want, sure.
Is there like a watering system, or can you put it on a timer?
Yeah, like a
Do you need to
drip
be
line,
here?
drip
Yeah.
line.
That's a really good idea. I mean, if you guys aren't in a serious rush, if you could help, I'm sure
are
I
in
could
a
figure out.
serious-
Maybe we're in a rush. Yeah, maybe
We
after
are
the.
dealing with a time-sensitive situation. You were looking for a segue out of this predicament you're in.
I feel like it's only fair to warn you. If you were to come with us, we'd be asking you to go into a situation in which that's not very safe.
Are you inviting me to come with you?
Yes.
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
sorry. Did we?
We came seeking help in a mission that we're about to go on.
That's excellent. You're lucky I came along then. This is going to work out really well.
Don't. It's.
Well, you're lucky that I stayed right here so that you intercepted me, because if I had wandered off 10, 15 feet, this may have never happened.
You know,
Fate.
Herr Clay,
So fickle.
we should be very honest with you. We are intending to do good by people who deserve it. A young one, good people. But we are going to do very difficult business tonight or tomorrow.
Well, I don't know if I think that anyone deserves anything, but I don't like cages. And I'm really...
You don't have like a particular penchant or sympathy towards people who eat babies, do you?
That seems a little specific. I'm mostly interested in try and take care of the natural order of the world and nature itself.
So does murder end up on that checklist?
Have you ever been in nature? Yes. Violence is extremely natural.
Tight.
No, but the people that we're after have done terrible things. They have upset the balance of nature so much by what they have done. They do not deserve to live. Please come with us. I have an idea. If you can come with us, maybe some of the firbolgs from my tribe can come help you here afterwards, can help keep the temple afterwards.
Well, I don't know about deserves, but I think there's always somewhere there's a plant that needs some compost, and I'm happy to make some more if it will make people happy.
Was that you saying you're willing to kill people and put them in the ground to make compost?
I think so.
I mean, he
You
might
got a
be
lot of
dead to you
aggression.
every
You
day.
got a lot of anger.
Oh man, you're seeing me at a pretty relatively
I
calm
understand.
moment,
It's-
actually.
Welcome to the mighty Nine.